Okay, so welcome back. In this video, what we're going to do is get a few more of these elements sorted out. We need to get an opt-in box sorted out. We also need to get this opt-in box on the side, in the middle, and at the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you how to get that done. That's the purpose of this video. First thing you need to do is obviously go into your dashboard. So we'll go to your dashboard, and we're going to need a plugin. Now, I showed you in a video prior how to build a web form in GetResponse. Okay, same thing in Aweber. It can be used that way, or it can be used with the plugin. Now with the plugin, it is extremely simple. I just wanted to show you how to use it with the web form as well, but generally speaking, you would do it this way. Okay, always use the plugin. So I just go to plugins. All right, and then what we want to do, you want to click on add new, and what you're looking for is this one here, GetResponse Forms by Optin Cat. Okay, so GetResponse Forms by Optin Cat. So you need to install that. It's completely free. Okay, so once you've installed it, activate it. All right, and once you've activated it, you'll see this down the bottom here, opt-in forms. Okay, very, very, very simple. All right, all you do then is we click on it, go into opt-in forms, and I already have the 3 created, but generally yours will be empty. This will be nothing. All right, what you need to do is you need to click on add new. Okay, so when you click on add new, it'll open up, and I'll just show you one of the ones already done. So you click on add new, load up this page. Now this page here, you want to give it a title so you know what it is. Now this is the one for the widget area. Okay, so this is the widget area. So all you do is you just go across and fill in the details. So your headline, all I did was I made sure the headline was showing and put in access the toe fungus solution here. So we just want to get straight to what they're after, the solution. Okay, so we want them to access that here, and obviously they enter their email address. Now you can have, I didn't, but you can have a description, so you can put a description in there. You could put something underneath there that says, I'll show you what it looks like. So see in there, and you can change that as well. Okay, I might just put in enter, and that's it. And then once you've done that, you've got that in place. Okay, then we go ahead and we got your email. Now email, we just want to leave that. You can change it. You can put your email address, whatever you want, put in there. You can change the sizes, the button itself, you can change the wording. I've put get instant access, you can change colors, you can do everything you want to as well. So after button area, so down the bottom here, I always like to put in we respect your privacy. Okay, and that's it. So that's pretty much the form, right? And then down the bottom here, what you want to do is you want to get your API key, okay, from GetResponse. Now to get your API key, it's very simple. You can just click on this button here and it will take you to your API. So if I click on that, going to ask me to log in. Okay, and then it takes me to my API. So I want to copy this API right here. Okay, copy that and then go ahead and paste that into this field here. All right, once you've done that, this will populate, and then you want to click on the down button and have a look at your different lists and pick the list that we created earlier, and in my case it was skin remedies. Okay, so once you've done that, then you want to go down and you can have after they click the button, it'll say subscribing or accessing or whatever you want. You can change that as well. Okay, thank you message. Now this is important. The behavior, we want to display immediately, and we want to have them redirect. So you want to click on redirect. Okay, redirect to, you have a couple options here. You got a page or a URL. It's a URL. Okay, so we wanted to redirect them to a different URL. Now this is the URL we want to redirect them to. So we got that from here when we created them earlier. Okay, so this one is Fungus Key Pro redirect after opt-in, and that's the one I used. Okay, so we know, coming back here, we can see, as you can see there, I've opted in once to test it and it works. Okay, and I got a click. So we want to go and put that in here. All right, once you've done that, you can leave the rest of this. Okay, and then click save. Okay, and to publish that, then go ahead and just click save, and to publish that, we do that in our widget section. And I'll show you that in just a moment. Okay, so that's number 1, right? And then we click save, so I'll save that because I did change some things. Okay, then we want to go back to all our opt-in forms again, and now you'll have this one here as well, so you'll have that one at the top. Okay, the next one you want to do is middle of the page. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to click on add a new, and you got the 3 options, and I should have showed you this before, but you got your pop-ups, okay, the post boxes, which is our middle of page ones, and our sidebar, which we just set up. Okay, so this one we want to do a post box. I'll just go back, and that's this one here. Okay, so this is the middle of the page or anywhere on the page. Okay, so the same thing there. I've just done access the toe fungus solution. Exactly the same how you set it up. Exactly the same. Your API should be already in there. You make sure you select the right list. Okay, and use the same thing. And then the same thing here. You redirect. You want to make sure it's redirecting to that same URL you put in there before. Okay, and then you click on save. Now, what you want to do to get this to appear in your post, after you created it, you click save, right? We'll click save. Okay, and then we go back down and you want to grab this code. So you just copy that. Okay, it's a short code to put into your posts. All right, and then the last one we want to do, opt-ins, is this one. Okay, is the lightbox. Now, I use it on exit, okay, but I'm a premium member. Now, you can upgrade to premium member if you want, and it's exit intervention. So if someone tries to exit, this will pop up, okay? But in general, you can set it up so it just pops up initially when they turn up to the web page. Now, that's a very, very good way to do it as well. So to start with, that's all you would require, okay? So create a new one, okay? So add new, and in this case, you want to select the pop-up, okay? So we're going to select the pop-up, and I'll show you how this one was, and then you're going to go into the creating it, and it's pretty much exactly the same again. Enter your details, once again, exactly the same. Your API, make sure you select the right list, put in the redirect, the URL, okay? And then down the bottom, this is the only difference. So what we want to do, display frequency, once per visit. Okay, so I might play it on every page view, once per day, once only, on every page view. Okay, we would like it to display on both desktop and mobile. Okay, you can choose, but I go both. And success cookie duration. Okay, so the number of days before the opt-in will display again once the user successfully opts into your campaign. So they won't see it again for 365 days. Okay, so I can bring that right down, let's just say 30 days. Okay, so every 30 days they'll see that same one, even if they've opted in. Now go live, deployed. This will make this opt-in go live, so you want to make sure that's on. All right, once you've done that, click on save, and it's done. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go into appearance, then go to widgets. And as you remember, in the last video, I got you to clear out everything in your sidebar. So this is your sidebar. These are your options. These are the things here you drag into your sidebar. So if I wanted to have a calendar in there, I just put it in there and drop it, right? But I don't want one. So we don't want anything in there. The only thing we want now is this. See here? That is sidebar opt-in form. Okay, so you want to click on that and drag it and stick it right here. Okay, once you're in there, click on the down button. Okay, select form. We want widget form. Okay, click on save, and that's it. Now, when you go to your website, as you can see, that pop-up is now there. They've also now this will be here. The next thing you want to do is you want to put your in post one. So you've got your pop-up ready and done, okay, and you've got your widget now done. Okay, now in the widget area, let me just show you that one more time. If you're using Aweber or if you wanted to do it the other way, if you wanted to put in the opt-in form in here, the one that you created at GetResponse or Aweber, the one you created, all you do is you drag a text. So this is for HTML. So you drag a text box over here, and you drop that in there, and you wouldn't have that there. You don't put any title in. There's no real need for a title. You paste in the HTML code that you got given at GetResponse when you created your new form. Okay, so that's another way to do it. Now, it's only if you're not using the sidebar opt-in form opt-in cat. Okay, the plugin that we installed earlier. That's only if you're not using that. All right, so once you've done that and you've got that ready to go, we want to go back to our pages. We want to go in, I'll just get rid of that because that's the old one. Okay, so you want to go into here and we want to edit this page. So you want to edit the page that you created in the last section. Okay, so now remember I said underneath the problem we put in that little code. Okay, so we paste in our code right there, and we do exactly the same at the very bottom. Okay, once you've done that, click on update, okay? And then you just click on view page if you'd like, and you'll see there's that pop-up, there's the side widget bar, and there is our opt-in forms. Okay, now what will happen is if we've set this up correctly, because with that list, remember with the list and the settings, we set it up so when someone opts in, they get sent to, I'll show you, they should be sent straight to the offer via our affiliate link, which it did. Okay, so this is the toe fungus product. So that's how you go ahead and you set up your opt-in boxes on your WordPress site. And that's it. So move on to the next video and I'll see you there.